Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the Mountain West. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Pirates will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Air Force Falcons offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. A designed run for the quarterback. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So East Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating, too.
The Pirates will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Pressure coming. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown.
7, East Carolina, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Jeter. Floats it out in space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Pirates will punt this one away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Allen. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Dropping back, it's Jeter. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The snap sets up to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. On the option. Now the pitch. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He'll sneak it. Scores on the sneak.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Back to pass, it's Jeter. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it out quickly. And that one did not work. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Bring in the heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. That is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Hunt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to pass. It's Jeter. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. To the line. They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They go to the draw. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's locked. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now the play fake. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Clay. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. The give from the gun. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Working on the right. Touchdown Falcons! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another.
Victor is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. To throw, it's Jeter. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Nice move there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Trying to turn the corner on the right. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. South Alabama took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Mobile. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a man. It's locked. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Across the 35. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got the first down, looking for more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had 1 enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Looking downfield, it's Jeter. Fires to the right. Right on target this time. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 45, on his way. Breaks into the open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now it's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defense
stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back in the... Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And he takes this from inside 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So East Carolina's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely... bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw. It's Jeter. Punts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Falcons offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's McNeil. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the fullback. Fights off the defender.
Fullbacks, a.k.a. blocking backs, a.k.a. don't touch the football very often and usually don't go far down the field. But a nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball, reward the big fella.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Stanley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Locke. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Falcons line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is a team that was living dangerously a week ago. They got sacked 4 times in that game, and still somehow they were able to win. I don't know if that trend can continue here. You can't allow so many negative plays, and a lot of that's on the offensive line, but a lot of that's on the quarterback, too. He's just got to have a clock go off in his head, throw this football away. That time, he takes a sack. It's the first of the game. Hopefully for this offense, it's the last.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's the heat. Lost the defense is wide open. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback keeps it.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll go with a direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Jeter. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Crosses to 30. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Finding open areas. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Use
it.